Okay. Found out what I wanted to talk about. Sometimes you have to jump out there on faith and just know God gonna do what God's supposed to do. Sometimes you might not know how people gonna receive you, but just know that people will receive you. You did? I just wanna leave this idea with y'all. Do not claim anything to be true of yourself that you would not claim to be true of God. I and my Father are one. The conceiver and the conception are one. If your conception of yourself is less than what you claim is true of God, you have robbed God the Father, because you, the Son, the conception, bear witness of the Father, the conceiver. See, the Creator and the created are really the same damn thing. So if you see yourself as being a sinner or poor or whatever misconception you have of yourself, that is what you're saying of God, because God made us in the image of Him. So if God made us in the image of Him, then that means we nothing but God in the flesh. And God is not lacking. God is nothing but abundance. God is not poor. God is rich. God is not hate. God is love. God is not fear. God is courage. You have to start telling yourself, I am God. That ain't blasphemy. That's what you are. First page of the Bible say, I created man in the image of I created male and female, he and her, them and him. You know how it go. I ain't got the script with me, but you know how it go. So call yourself what you are, which is God in the flesh. But like I said, I'm gonna be dropping Jews back and forth. Just bear with me, cause I'm really putting everything together, cause this the Prosperity Prophet Show. I'm really putting everything together, but in due time, everything is gonna manifest itself. So really, this is like the beginning. Everybody who rocking with me in the beginning, I'm gonna show you the power of an idea, and the idea is Prosperity Prophet, which is your brother, Adept. Brother Adept, Prosperity Prophet, putting money in your pocket. Prosperity Prophet, how you gonna put money in my pocket? I'm gonna open up your goddamn mind. I'm gonna open up your mind. I'm gonna show you some different stuff. You understand what I'm saying? If you grew up in an apartment, as you get older, you probably look for an apartment to dwell in, to rest your head in. But if you grew up in a home, then you probably gonna look for a home when you get older, or when you can afford it. If you grew around poor people, then you probably have a poor mentality. You grew around rich people, you probably have a rich mentality. But at the end of the day, it's all about the language. Ain't nothing wrong with poor people. It's nothing wrong with the people. It's something wrong with the situation or the circumstance. There's nothing wrong with the people, it's the situation. Because you put anybody in that situation, black, white, Chinese, red, blue, green, I don't give a damn who you is, Mexican, I don't give a damn who you is. You put anybody in a destitute situation, it's going to form them and transform them into that way of thinking. So if you want to be successful, and if you in a position where it's a lower position, or we'll say a poor position, destitute position, if you in that kind of position, then you have to change the way you think. You have to change your perception. You want to be wealthy, you should be listening to nothing but wealthy people. You want to be rich, you should be listening to nothing but rich people. You want to be healthy, you should be listening to nothing but healthy people. You wouldn't go to Publix and ask some motherfucker working at Publix about real estate. They wouldn't know what the hell you talking about. You have to go to a real estate investor and ask about real estate. And if he don't own any real estate, I wouldn't trust what the hell he talking about either. Bear with me, because I be jumping back and forth, because I be really letting the spirit talk. But I ain't going to take up too much of your time, because I know your attention span is real short. So all my videos going to be under 6 minutes. Under 7 minutes. It ain't going to be long, because I know your attention span, your phone probably going off, so you probably looking at it. I don't know what you're looking at. But your attention span real short. So we're going to keep it short and simple. But like I say, this the prosperity, profit, putting money in your pocket. I just want to get out here and say something, because there's no point in having all this technology and we not using it to prosper, to be successful, and to reach a whole nother level that we only can imagine. We living in the time, man, people dreaming about this time, man. Everything's at the push of a button. You could get pussy and pizza with the push of a button. Don't you love it? I love it. So we got to take advantage. There's no point of anybody be struggling in the time that we are. Everybody can be successful or prosperous, because everybody's definition of success is different. Your definition of success might have a home, a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food at the table, and just being comfortable. Somebody said, man, look, I want that yacht. I want that Lamborghini. I want that Ferrari, that Maserati, that Bentley GT Continental, that Rolls Royce, that Escalade on them sixes. That might be somebody else's definition of success. You have to define what you want. You have to define who you are. Prosperity, profit, putting money in your pocket. Gone.